Planet Earth, world of natural wonders, constantly changing, beautiful yet fragile, a place we call home. Today, air pollution poses a serious health risk that threatens our quality of life. Harmful organic gases are emitted from buses that carry our children to school, passenger cars that take us to work, and heavy-duty trucks that bring us the products that make our lives comfortable and enjoyable. In California, more than 90% of carbon monoxide pollution comes from motor vehicles. Of all mobile sources, heavy-duty vehicles produce about 30% of smog-forming oxides of nitrogen and 65% of the particulates commonly called soot. Once airborne, pollutants enter the bloodstream through the lungs and prevent the blood from effectively carrying oxygen to vital organs and tissues. Air pollution is especially hazardous to the health of elderly people and young children. Exposure to pollutants for a prolonged period of time has been linked to cancer, cardiovascular disease, and reduced lung capacity. In 1970, Congress passed the Clean Air Act to address the problem of air pollution nationwide. The act was successful. Today, cars emit 70 to 90% less pollution than their 1970 counterparts. Despite this progress, clean and healthy air remains a problem in many areas of the country. The reason is population growth. Nationwide, there are now more than 90 million private and commercial vehicles on our roads. There are over 25 million in California alone. In 1990, Congress revised the Clean Air Act, hoping to reduce emissions another 40%. In California, the Air Resources Board, or the ARB, adopted the Heavy-Duty Vehicle Inspection Program and the Periodic Smoke Inspection Program. The California Highway Patrol assists the ARB in administering the Heavy-Duty Vehicle Inspection Program. The California Council on Diesel Education and Technology was formed shortly thereafter in 1992. The Council is a coalition of government, industry, and community colleges that develop and conduct training programs for repair facilities and fleet technicians in the commercial truck and bus industries. Smoke is costly, unburned fuel and visible proof of poor engine maintenance. The Heavy-Duty Vehicle Inspection Program quickly and efficiently tests trucks and buses for excessive smoke. Inspections are performed at CHP weigh stations, at fleet facilities, and at random roadside locations. Trucks and buses over 6,000 pounds gross vehicle weight rating are randomly selected for the test.
For the blue conventional Freightliner in the empty lane, turn to the right, park in the smoke test area.
Choosing one truck at a time helps minimize inconvenience and eliminates waiting in line. Using the Ringelmann method, an ARB inspector visually inspects the smoke opacity to determine if further testing is required. All 1990 and earlier model engines must not exceed 55% smoke opacity. All 1991 and newer model engines must not exceed 40% smoke opacity. If it passes this visual inspection, the vehicle is immediately released. A full inspection is required if the vehicle does not pass the visual test. The inspection takes less than 20 minutes. Wheels of the truck or bus are chalked. The transmission is shifted into neutral and the brakes released. The ARB inspector moves an electronic meter into position to measure smoke opacity. Inspectors use meters that meet specifications developed by the Society of Automotive Engineers, using the Snap Acceleration Smoke Test Procedure for heavy-duty diesel-powered vehicles, also known as SAE J1667. The test is quick, easy, and safe. It does not require expensive dynamometers. It's convenient and does not require large testing space. It provides an easy-to-read printout and is a simple diagnostic tool. The inspector records the idle and maximum governed speed as shown on the vehicle tachometer. An engine may be considered tampered with if RPM is not within normal engine specifications. The driver performs 6 snaps, pressing the throttle rapidly to the floor. The first 3 snaps clean out any excess soot built up in the exhaust system and establishes a consistent smoke opacity reading. Averaging the last 3 snaps determines if the vehicle is in compliance with smoke opacity standards. The readings must be within 5% of each other in order to meet the SAE J1667 specifications. If the vehicle passes the test, the inspection is over and the driver may leave. If the vehicle fails the test, further inspection under the vehicle's hood will determine if there are visible signs of tampering, such as broken pump seals, disconnected valves, and missing engine ID labels. Devices commonly tampered with include the smoke puff limiter, fuel pump calibration, and fuel injection timing. For 1990 and earlier engines that do not pass, a notice of violation, more commonly called a fix-it ticket, is issued when smoke opacity is between 55 and 69%, and it is their first notice in the last 12 months. There are no penalties if repairs are made within 45 days and a demonstration of correction form is sent to the ARB. For 1990 or earlier model engines that are 70% or higher smoke opacity, a citation is issued to the registered owner. All 1991 and newer engines that are 40% or higher, a citation is issued to the registered owner. A first-level citation carries a penalty of $800. If the engine is repaired within 45 days, $500 of the penalty is waived. If a vehicle is cited a second time within a 12-month period, a penalty of $1,800 is issued. In extreme cases, the ARB may request the CHP to take a vehicle out of service for uncleared citations. After all penalties and fees have been paid, the vehicle is released to the owner to complete necessary repairs within 15 days. State computer records track the status of each notice of violation or citation and determine the penalty level. Owners of a cited truck or bus have administrative appeal rights if they contest the citation. At an administrative hearing, vehicle owners have an opportunity to present their response to the citation and to cross-examine witnesses. An administrative law judge appointed by the ARB presides over the administrative hearing. The hearing officer has the authority to make a full and fair decision regarding the contested citation. Lack of maintenance and engine tampering are the main causes of high diesel smoke levels. Vehicles should be maintained according to manufacturer-recommended specifications. Well-maintained vehicles maximize fuel economy and reduce operating costs. Common maintenance problems are clogged or worn-out fuel injectors, maladjusted injection timing, and restricted air and fuel filters. Maintaining vehicles in top-running condition results in good public relations. Nothing looks worse for a company than a smoking vehicle immediately followed by the company's logo. The California Periodic Smoke Inspection Program requires owners of fleets with 2 or more heavy-duty diesel vehicles to perform annual inspections according to SAE J1667 test procedure. Detailed records of these inspections are to be kept in a computer database or as a filed paper copy for 2 years. Vehicle records must include snap acceleration test results, engine repair information, as well as engine and test equipment identification labels. ARB inspectors have the authority to audit fleet facility records at any time. poorly maintained records, or engines not repaired will prompt further inspections by the ARB. Smoke opacity tests, whether performed by in-house trained fleet personnel or by a contracted testing facility, must follow the SAE J1667 test procedure. All vehicles must meet the Heavy-Duty Vehicle Inspection Program smoke opacity standards. Vehicles that fail the test must be repaired to manufacturer's specifications. ARB recommends that fleet and commercial repair facilities obtain a smoke opacity meter or contract a smoke testing service as part of their regular inspection program. Smoke meter manufacturers utilize different technologies in their equipment. Inquire about specific features and be sure the meter meets Society of Automotive Engineers J1667 specifications. ARB does not endorse, approve, nor certify smoke meters. This may seem like a lot of information to remember, and it is. That is why the California Council on Diesel Education and Technology offers a training program.
And we'll talk about it a little bit more this afternoon when we get out there doing the tests on the vehicles.
Participants receive hands-on training with smoke opacity meters. A detailed information package that outlines the regulations for both programs is provided with an opportunity to learn more about the SAE J1667 test procedure. The Council has qualified several California community colleges with diesel technology programs. The ARB can provide a list of participating colleges. A CCDET certified technician has the skill to perform the smoke opacity test. This will help keep fleet vehicles in compliance with California's Heavy-Duty Vehicle Inspection Program and the Periodic Smoke Inspection Program. Improved fleet maintenance benefits everyone. It provides longer-lasting engines, lower fuel costs, and cleaner air. ARB wants to help the transportation and trucking industries comply with heavy-duty diesel regulations. ARB personnel are available to speak at conferences, training seminars, and other meetings. Air pollution is a difficult environmental problem. Yet when each of us do our part, we can help make our home, planet Earth, a better place to live.